I was on a different platform, and you know, I didn't think I had anything to really talk about, but I actually do. Um, to talk about this, I mean, I try to be able to do camps. Okay, um, sometimes they don't go as planned, so I don't plan to. I plan to go out, but I don't have an actual plan of attack, so to speak. Okay, this is, I guess, camping for me is one of those things that I just take it for whatever happens, happens. If I can stay out and camp, I'll stay out and camp. If I can't, I can't. What can I do? Just an update. Uh my 18-year-old, he's doing better. He's on a second round of antibodies. Um, we'll just go with that. Um, I'm in the low budget production backlot, trying to do a camp out tonight in hopes that it goes better. On the other platform that I was on, I I was mentioning like I'd like to do like a camp. Okay, my pack, no matter what size pack it is, it runs around 40 pounds. All right, um, in between a 65 and a 100-liter pack, it runs about 40 pounds, and that's because of what I carry. The other thing I realize is that depending on who you are and what type of camping you do depends on your weight ish. I plan for almost worst case scenario, cold weather. I would carry my sleeping bag, but that actually adds a ton of weight, more weight than I, you know, wish to carry. I can tell just by like putting on my pack uh, roughly on how much it is, and typically my pack will weigh about 30 to 40 pounds. Some people might say, oh my gosh, that is extremely heavy. For me, it's comfortable. For a lot of people who hike, uh, weight is, the way I look at it, weight is almost acquired. What you might be comfortable with. My 40-pound pack will include a tarp. Um, well, wait a minute. Let me back that up. I have carried a pack with my sleeping bag in it and some extra. And then I tried carrying it with my sleeping bag and tent. That was a huge weight difference. Whether the whether my tent was like, I think it's like 3 or 4 pounds or not, it actually made a huge difference. Um, with hammock, hammock net, tarp, um, straps, food, 64 ounces of water, uh, cook set, fire starter, uh, machete, knife, folding pocket saw, um, uh, blanket, which is a synthetic wool blend, sleeping bag line, DIY sleeping bag liner, which is um, I can't remember, not wool. It's a synthetic something. It's a fiber anyway, microfiber. Um, reflective tarp, 6x9 tarp. So I basically, in essence, have three tarps. Um, chargers with cords. Uh, with everything that I would possibly carry, minus the actual tent, it would be about 40 pounds. adding a sleeping bag and a tent, which would be my pup tent minus hammock system, is about 50 pounds. Now, I don't have a problem with through hikers per se. Um, I have respect for them. They can do the AT, PCT, CDT in, the average month span that indicates on the Google. But for a person like me, if I go out hiking, I average about 3 miles an hour, even with a 40-pound pack. But at the same time, I'm not trying to do hikes and whatnot as like a race. That's not my style. So, personally for me, it will definitely take longer. The other factor is people saying ultralight and or this, that, and the other. It's all fine and dandy. You know, more power to you if you can afford it. Oh, my daughter's here. What's up, girl? Hot topic. Maybe tomorrow after church. I said the mall. I didn't say anything about hot topic.
No, but Mom said that.
I didn't say anything about. I got my 13-year-old here. Okay, everybody. So I said no. They can't. Nope, your hand's not in there yet. There. Wait. Almost. Down. 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 There it is. Yay. No, I will not put you on camera because you're still a minor, and Mom will have an issue. We'll have a conniption fit.
You said Mom, and Mom said something about Hot Topic.
Yeah, Mom said something about hot topic. I didn't say anything about hot topic. I didn't say I was on hot topic. I need to find more patches. Is what I need to find. Maybe.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you what the Hot Topic.
If you buy me a patch.
Again?
You're forcing me to go to Hot Topic. Yeah, you're gonna buy me another patch to put on something.
I didn't even have to buy you the first one.
I told you I'd pay you back.
I want to be nice. Now you're bribing me.
I'm not bribing you.
Yeah, you
No, I'm not. It's a form of payment. I have to buy the fuel to. I have to work to pay for the fuel to take you to the mall. Your teeth are chattering, and it's not even that cold out. Then again, you do sit in the house most of the day. That's an issue. I know what you could have been doing today instead of being in the house all day.
My elbows have a rash. What's the problem?
Because you could have put on your shoes, and I could have moved the car, and you could have been running up and down the driveway if you're running sprints. Yes, that's one roaring fire. This is actually my second live stream on this one.
Today?
On this platform, yeah.
I can't see how many people are watching.
There's nobody watching. I'm used to it. Nobody cares.
I care. You want me to have it open?
No. Don't worry about it.
You sure?
Yes. All right.
There's a lot of people that probably follow you live in different time zones.
Yes, and because today is Saturday, a lot of people are probably out doing whatever. And yet I'm the one that's out here with my tent that's got bird poo on it.
Mom told me that I walked out here to appreciate the nice clean house.
Okay.
You car washed it.
Yeah, I know I did.
Yeah, I know you did too. You broke the window.
No, I didn't.
You shut the
Oh my gosh, it wasn't. Anyway, go in the house and go to bed. We've got to be to church at 9 a.m.
Rude.
It's for you to go to church camp. Go. Love you.
Maybe too.
Anyway, everybody. So, where was gosh, I was talking about through hikers, gear. Yeah, I guess hitting one of those main trails would be nice. Um, not per se the Triple Crown, but like even because I live here in Michigan, the NCT runs partially through here, so I can find where it goes and just like walk part of that. Anyway, so where was I? Yeah, it's yeah, camping and doing videos um are nice. But there's times where I might not post anything because I want to be out alone just to hear the birds or the frogs. I'll probably hear the coyotes later, especially if there's an emergency vehicle that floats by. Um, yeah, it's I gotta grab a couple more pieces for the fire pit. Hmm. Oh, yeah, just so you know, I'm just throwing wood on there. I don't care. I've got some huge pieces of wood underneath. Ooh, it's cooling off out here. Wow. Right. All right. And anyway, here we go. There we go. Little puffy is right here. Poop. Little pom pom. So yeah, I have respect for through hikers. I do. Um but the gear that they choose to carry is ridiculously expensive. Uh I am for most of these in comparison to a lot of these guys, I'm a tiny channel still. I don't even have 1,000 subs, okay? You know, I've got things that I gotta take care of and deal with and work through, whatever personal, mental, health, physical. But again, as for gear wise, um, I would love to just straight up take a hammock and be done with it. All right. Oh, and the other thing about a hammock is the underquilt overquilt. The underquilt uh, it can be the underquilt. The underquilt that I have is quite puffy. It's probably I don't know. It's up. It's in puffiness wise. It's there with almost it might be half of what a sleeping bag is, but in diameter, it's still about the same. So the overquilt, I don't know. It's and I move around way too damn much. to be honest. I move around way too much. Because I'll be sleeping in the house and I'll be like half off my sleeping pad on the floor and blankets like thrown all over the damn place. So it's almost kind of like I'd rather take the extra weight and bring my um tent with me, which that's what I might end up doing is take my tent with me, my sleeping bag liner, my synthetic wool blend blanket, and um, thermal tarp. I mean, I mean, what the hell else am I supposed to do? Um, again, I guess it comes down to a matter of preference and what you can handle. I've gotten used to being able to handle about 40 pounds, and that's probably my max. If I go 50 pounds, that's a lot of freaking weight. I mean, you know what I mean? Even with food, water, and your cook system and your sleeping gear. I mean, in my 100-liter bag at the bottom, I've got a base layer top and wool wool socks. That's it. I wish there was some more people that were floating through here and maybe give me their opinion. Stealth camping, on the other hand, is fun and all. The only issue that I have is out here where I live, it's actually becoming more and more difficult. Eh, and the way I when I say that because the homeless are actually coming out here in the burbs. You know what I mean? So I have to actually, eh, and PD's floating around more and more often. So it's kind of like I gotta think about what I'm doing. I would love to. Um, yeah, up here in Michigan, it's the southern southeast Michigan. Like I've the one bridge that camped out a few times. There's actually a homeless guy's camping there now. I'm kind of like, do I really want to go there now? You know what I mean? I mean, it's kind of like weighing out the odds. I haven't been over there in almost a month, so I don't know anything on what the guy's going through. So, yeah, again, I would over here in the States, it's becoming more and more, especially the way the economy's been going lately. Shit. I mean, uh, before the this last election and before the current administration, personally, I knew everything was going to tank, especially the way this current administration was talking. It's I mean, I'm not trying to get all political and whatnot, but it was just I was just noticing a fact, you know, and in my opinion, the way I see it, it's probably going to go for 7 years. And the reason why I say 7 years is because everything that this administration is doing now is going to affect for the 3 years after the administration. I've got a product that's supposed to be coming over from another country, but because of all the tariffs and whatnot, the product is still sitting in limbo, and they're wanting me to do. It's currently Saturday, um, April 12th. Okay, so in 8 days, they want a video posted of this product. I don't realize the aspect of the administration, right? Both administrations right now. Okay. Both administrations are not, um, playing nicely, so to speak. One's saying one thing, the other one's saying another thing, and they're not. Neither one of them's given leeway to the other about what's coming into the countries. Uh, I mean, this product looks like it's a pretty sweet product. I'm, I want to try it. I want to give them a review on it. You know, as as a person that doesn't use that doesn't eat that type of stuff on the regular. It's just a matter of, is it going to get here before they want it posted? That's the issue. I've been trying to follow the tracking on it, and it's just kind of like still sitting over there. So I don't know. Last time I emailed the company, the person that was with this product, they're like, "Oh yeah, the courier will get it as soon as possible." Well, the courier can get it, but the problem is is it going to move from the country of origin? Oh, shnikes. There we go. Anyway, yeah, I don't. This product review is not going to go anytime soon. Um, I'm probably going to email the company tomorrow, which would be Sunday, and let them know, hey, due to um, economic circumstances and the way the administrations are at war with each other with products, it's going to be definitely going to be later than they want it. Uh, and I'm one to try and meet deadlines. I can't meet a deadline if I don't get the item, right? You know what I mean? So yeah. It's definitely cooled off. Well, probably because I've got the wetlands right here, and oof. So yeah, we'll see how this works out. Maybe I'll read. Yes, I said I use the R word, read. I've got on my uh, an app so I can read a book. Started reading a book on my phone. Mm, nowhere near done, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. All right. Train sounds tantalizing. I have a feeling that the hobo is going to come back. The hobo lifestyle. I wouldn't be surprised if it does. The way this current administration is running things. Yeah, as you can tell, I'm not name dropping. I'm just using the broad aspect of the term. I mean, shit. Stocks have dropped fucking probably more than since 2009. I think they said they haven't dropped this much since 2009. Well, they're going to continue to drop. Am I worried about it? I should be, because I have a 401k. But am I going to worry about it? What's the point? You know what I mean? What's the point? I know I'm going all political. So yeah, I've got this here that I've burned pretty much freehand. I mean, I drew it out with pencil and burned it. I like it. I think it's fitting for this area of my low budget production. Officially, sunset was 7 minutes ago ish, or no, 8 minutes ago. Fire is so hot. Oh, you can't see it. Damn. It's warming up the bottom of my boot. That's right. Uh these are my old hiking boots. My new ones are in the studio. I know I'm not gonna sleep all night. What I did was is I actually brought out my inflatable pad. We'll see how that goes. Hmm. All right. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. I know what I know what I want to do. All right, everybody. I'll let y'all go. Peace.